Claude has some deep research capabilities. Let's put it to the test and let's see exactly how it works. When you land in Claude, you're going to notice this new option here for research. It's in beta at the moment. And when we check this, Claude will do some interesting deep research, similar to what Gemini can already do, ChatGPT. Let's see how well it works. For some time now, Claude has had web search capability. So this is nothing new, but deep research is something else. This is a much more useful way to get insightful information that's actually researched from sources online. So I'm going to type a sample prompt in here. Help me understand how the YouTube algorithm works and create a formula for guaranteed and fast organic channel growth. I've checked the research button and I'm going to hit send. And the research is running. While that's running, I'm going to fire up a ChatGPT window. And I'm going to have it run deep research for exactly the same prompt. What you'll notice with ChatGPT when you run their deep search, it actually asks qualifying questions first. What type of content are you planning to publish? Who is your target audience? What does the fast growth mean to you? Are you thinking in terms of views, subscribers? So I've just put a little bit of qualifying information into here for ChatGPT. And now ChatGPT will go ahead and run the deep research. Okay, Claude just finished its research process. It took 12 minutes, 48 seconds. And the bit that most impresses me about Claude's research functionality is this: 344 sources. That is immense. That is a huge amount of sources of data. So before we jump into the report, I want to just do a quick comparison with what came up in ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, by comparison, took 4 minutes and 23. And it looked at 49 searches in its results. Gemini used about 30 sources. And then I ran also the same deep research in Grok. Grok took 1 minute and 32 and only looked at 11 sources. So very shallow surface level results from Grok. Some good insights, but it felt like it just came from its knowledge, not from actual up-to-date relevant sources of data, which is the whole point of deep research. I'm putting a line through Grok. We're leaving that one be. Gemini, I will research the growth strategy and see what it comes up with. Gemini did a rock solid job of creating a strategy for growth on YouTube. ChatGPT did a reasonable job of the deep research. I have to say, I am absolutely amazed at the quality and depth of what Claude has produced. Has it produced as many words as the others? No. But are those words better researched? Yes. They are much more thoroughly researched. It's taken a lot longer. It's looked at so many more sources, and then it's synthesized that research into a much more comprehensive, source-driven piece of content. So at each point of these tips here, so I was just looking down here at what it suggests would make a success framework for 2025 based on how the algorithm works right now. Week 1 to 2, do this. Week 3 to 8, do this. And what's really powerful here is that each of these sources is clickable. So we can go and we can verify that data. We can verify that source. So we know we're acting on meaningful, researched, and actual data sources. This is priceless for all areas of business. I've just applied it here to grow a YouTube channel, and I'm very, very keen to go and read the results. But you can do this for market research, competitor analysis, for understanding your ideal clients, for understanding gaps in the market. There are so many use cases for this where you can be the best, most informed entrepreneur on the planet at the touch of a button, and less to zero hallucination because of that comprehensiveness of Claude's deep research. Hats off to Anthropic. They've done a stellar job on the new research feature in Claude. Explore, experiment. Let me know how it works out for you. I've run this. It's only come out a couple of days ago, but I've run this a few times for a handful of different searches. And I've also run the same search inside of ChatGPT. Not so much Gemini and Grok. I just did that for the test of this video. Hands down, every time, that breadth and depth of search quality has always been better in Claude so far in my tests. Let me know how those tests go for you. Share your comments, like and subscribe to this video for more AI Claude related stuff to come, and I'll see you next time.